what's happening? You're tuned back into another episode of Melanin Showcase. I'm your host, Joe Allende, where we're bringing you all the dopest artists around town, around the globe, and we're here with another one of them. Ogechi, what's happening with you? Introduce yourself.
What it do, y'all? My name is Ogechi. I'm Igbo Nigerian by the way of Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, Kansas City, Missouri. I know some folk out there, and they're dope musically. So I need to know about the Kansas City music scene because a lot of people don't hear it, and I hear your style. What was it like coming up on that music scene? With you doing music, you also doing poetry as well.
Yes.
What was it like out there?
So I came up as a poet in Kansas City.
Nice.
I started doing music after I came out to Atlanta.
Oh.
So while I did rap, like while I was there, I was already in like college. It was really just coming back home.
Yeah.
But mainly I got my musical start and really grind in Atlanta. But I was a competitive spoken word poet, and that's where I was. But in Kansas City, the spoken word poetry and hip hop scene are like this, and so we're all kind of in the same places.
Okay, yeah, that's super dope because I was introduced to you doing poetry, super fire, so I was pleasantly surprised when I heard you had bars. Yeah. Now, speaking of bars, I saw a video, and while you were spitting bars, you were doing pull-ups.
Yes, I was.
Now, I got a question about that. Now, what sport or what athlete would you compare your style or delivery to?
What sport or what athlete I would compare my style or delivery to? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's kind of cool. I would say my style would be low-key like Dennis Rodman. And then my delivery, I would say my delivery can be parts Kobe and then like parts like a Candace Parker.
Nice.
Like,
so winners all the way around.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Nothing else.
I'm feeling it. So I also noticed as you perform, just as I perused your page and your socials that you a little vocab Scrabble word, a little bit. You're very theatrical, very good on camera. Now, did you grow up as a theater kid, or what was like youth like, and that molded your sound today and your artistry?
So for sure, I was definitely a theater kid, but I was also a quiet kid. In the sense of my family, I'm one of 6 kids in a very extroverted, loud, traditional Nigerian family. And so theater, though, was the place where I felt comfortable enough to express. And so that carried on. And then when you get into spoken word poetry, it's all expression, it's all performance, as well as the words in your pen. And so those things, I think going both from theater, repertoire theater, doing all the shows, and then going to competitive spoken word. So now it's not just you doing your little words, you competed to be the best poet out there. Yeah. That for sure helped mold me on how I perform now.
Fire. Now, you've been shaking and moving. I know that you perform a lot of places. Where would you say was your favorite stage to perform?
Oh, for sure, Abuja, Nigeria. I got to perform at a festival. No one knew who I was. I was just happened to have right connections because my little sister actually went to school in Nigeria. Nice. And so once her friends who happened to be in the music industry heard that I rap, they're like, oh yeah, nigga, here. And one of those here's happened to be a huge festival with thousands of people. And I was just this Yankee girl, but everyone fucked with it. And so that was always for sure. And especially just being home and being able to like perform. There's not a lot of female rappers in Nigeria like that. And so always that would be like
shout out to Nigeria. Ogechi went there, showed up and showed out. Y'all know what it is, man. Last question. So you have this record I heard coming where can find you? Ain't exciting. Something about author as well. You write
2-time author.
How did the energy come about? What's the feel for it?
So ain't OG and ain't no motherfucker quite like me. And so that's the premise of the entirety of the track. And so I am a more affirmative type of artist. And so what I hope that the listener gets is that in my mind, if we all exist in our true authenticity, that means all of us are original. And so OG is my nickname. Yeah, niggas know me as OG. But I also know that people love that I am expressive, and authentically how my spirit decides to express herself is how people see me. And so I know there's not nary motherfucker in the globe like me. Give a fuck about 10, 20 billion. And so what I hope with the song and what I say in the song is just that love for myself. And what I hope that people have that love for themselves, no matter their quirks, no matter their oddities and all that shit.
Feel motivated already, y'all. Yeah. Last question, just let the people know what you have coming. Where can we find you? Anything exciting? Author as well. You write
2-time
books.
author.
Yeah, come. Let them know.
Well, okay. So yes, I am a 2-time author, internationally ranked poet. I'm Atlanta's former youth poet laureate. Nice. So I got a couple of cool accolades in my poetry thing before I went straight for being a rapper. What's coming up for me is June 7th. I have a super, super big show, all female rap coming up. I need everybody to come out. I sold out the last one, so please get your tickets soon because they gonna be motherfucking going. I have my next project coming out as well that I'm super, super duper excited for. I feel like this is one of those projects that I want people to leave knowing more about me, leave feeling motivated. I tend to be just a very affirmational, very braggadocious, yeah, but like what I hope the energy that you get from listening to my music is that you feel this in your own system and spirit too. And so it gives you that power. And so this next project, I'm really putting a lot into it to have that be the consensus.
For sure, for sure. Well, y'all heard it here, man. Y'all know what it is. Ogechi is going to be hitting the stage performing Ain't OG. Yeah. It's a vibe. It's going to make you feel like, well, y'all ain't OGs, you know what I mean? So make sure you tune in. Melanin Showcase, Ogechi hitting the stage. Peace.
Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, today I'm checking my mood, get out the best at graces. So join the truth in my womb, so who is you, little baby? Cocoon and bloom right on time, my patience don't try. I'm super duper cool on low vibro, I fly, I trip on stone and then I tremble from the stick. But always put that right foot in that left foot, back on things and back on ways. I'm free from chains, see, I rock blank and I adore my temple. Channel from ether, wisdom keeper, feel alone but no I. Cause ain't no motherfucker quite like me. Ain't no motherfucker quite like me. And they'll try to copy, but they ain't the OG. I love me on my own. Cause ain't no quite like me. Cause ain't no quite like me. Best believe they'll copy, but they ain't the OG. I love me when my hair hang down. And I love me when cheekbone go bomb. And I cry with storm sometime, and I love it, and I know my brown pure gold, and I keep notes on bitch hoes in my field who fold, burn them notes, got 33 for trees surrounding a G, and I call them all king cause they all to me an impossible, probable, got us on guard, got particle on them with everything, you know what I mean? Y'all, I'm healing through this hole, see I fuck around and make a big milli off being me and my shows, y'all, this the life that I chose, no, this the life that they chose, no bezel, I just know I'm here as vessel, super powered, every type of OG go devour, you can't grab up, hit me a lethal chick till we lose stamina, see fuck you, I'm no amateur, damage frame of your perception, hypersist, all rising literature, damn your picture, scribe your scripture, get you spirit, we deem as gifted, so me on my own, cause ain't no motherfucker quite like me, ain't no motherfucker quite like me, and they'll try to copy, but they ain't the OG, I love me on my own, cause ain't no motherfucker quite like me, ain't no motherfucker quite like me, best believe they'll copy, but they ain't the OG, I love me when my hair hang down, and I love me when cheekbone go bomb, and I cry with thunderstorm sometime, and I love it, ain't no, 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 ain't no motherfucker quite OG, ain't no motherfucker quite like me.
What's up? What's happening, y'all? Melanin Showcase. I'm Joe Allende, your host, and I know you had a wonderful time. Thank you for kicking it with us. See you next time.